by Louise L. Hay. I'm not sure who wrote the song, but we often sing it in our churches. So welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm so sorry I forgot your name. Please tell me your name. Diana. Thank you, Diana, for being here. Thank you for everyone for being here. Thank you, Richard, for being here. We welcome everyone to our center, the Center for Spiritual Living Peninsula is a Science of Mind center. Science of Mind is a wonderful deep course pulling together the best of religion, spirituality, psychology, science, and other forms of wonderful understandings. We welcome everyone here. Thank you for being here. Okay, we can go to our mission statement. Our mission is transformation through spiritual practices, service, empowerment, and by living inspired lives. Why don't we say that all together? Our mission is transformation through spiritual practices, service, empowerment, and by living inspired lives. We'll have our second music, I Fly, by Eddie Watkins Jr.
Let it go. I release the thing I'm clinging to. I release what's holding me, and I'm falling into God's love. I let it be. There's nothing more for me to do. Nothing more to say.
And who wouldn't want to fly with Eddie Watkins Jr.? So I just got a message from our wonderful Reverend Aikya. She's normally here. However, she went to the wrong Hobees. Perhaps I want to make sure when I put the information together to make sure that it's this Hobees that we're meeting with. Great. Sorry? So, yeah, we're gonna do a meet and greet first, and then we'll have our affirmation and prayer. Okay, so let's just spend a good amount of time meeting and greeting each other and wishing Reverend Aikya Goodspeed.
So she's at the other Hobies?
She went to the Palo Alto.
She is on her way.
She's on her way,
Okay.
as fast as she can.
Who are you? Who are you? You are a mighty moving power of God. So are you.
Yes.
That's who you are.
Or two.
Hey.
I just come from the civil war. I'm used to it.
Yeah. I'll take one too. Toss them out.
Yo, how you doing?
So you're not walking, so everybody's gonna walk.
No, I'm not. I remember, I got my shoe. I even dancing now.
You are so familiar.
Diane, I used to dance to come. But we were at the other building.
Right.
And, Raspberry.
Yeah. So how did you know that it was here now?
I'm on the email.
Okay, good.
So sometimes it goes in my inbox. Today, yesterday it did, other times I don't.
Oh.
I'm rolling on.
I've done a couple of them recently, so I want to make sure that this time Joe did it. But I'm trying to also learn, relearn, and see that. So if it's not writing, then I'd be interested.
Yeah, I got it today.
And that's all. Did you, on the other one, it end up in your junk or?
Yeah, I think so. Only this is my primary. I don't know.
Yeah. So good to see you. And
Hey,
it's,
Elliot, since the Reverend's not here, why don't you give us a lesson in Tai Chi Chuan?
Everything, anything you want.
Where is this other Hobies, how far?
I don't even know there's another Hobee.
Is it?
So people maybe showing up there?
no, she got her wires. I guess she has been here. Because she sold her poetry books.
Yeah.
Is she coming? She is coming.
Oh.
So,
So they're not serving that lovely cinnamon tea anymore, are they?
they usually do.
Usually when Greg's here, he demands that.
Hey, there's Richard.
Sure, where's the cinnamon tea?
You want the tea? Okay. Give me a second.
Thank you, Hansel.
Who's the husband?
We can order and have breakfast and wait.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes it is a long wait. Do you come here?
Girl!
You want to order him?
I mean, I
Yeah.
I'm here. That's it.
You want to?
My kids were down.
Okay. And,
Oh, okay.
But you're not.
egg whites. And no meat jerky or you want coffee? Okay.
So, have him. Yeah.
Well, I
Long.
kind of a long time.
Yes.
Long. When my daughter got married,
Across the bay, Belmont.
20 of us started.
It's
Is that
not
in the corner?
far. This time. very far. It's a beautiful space.
It was actually, we had that table, because it was after
I had some Burmese for $5.
Yeah. And then.
Yeah.
Having
I remember you being there. Yeah, that, a man wanted to lose her. I had to go with him to Oregon.
Yeah, she's my daughter, she wants to have a son.
Oh.
Did you want, you don't really want to work?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you come. We'll order.
She was an education. She continues to.
Have her visions and.
I don't know, I think she
Stopped doing it for a while, and a lot of the reason was because she was having a hard time like cutting it off. Yeah. Something right here. Yeah.
Huh?
Things that was starting to be distracting. I said, yeah, okay, you know, she got those visions all the time. But she had to learn the boundary around it.
It's all about.
This is 17.
That's probably looking
We could have question time right now. Or Elliot could do a short speech. As soon as you see her come in, you can just, you know, wind down.
Absolutely, there's no reason why, when there's more than two of us who are gathered in his name.
No, we can order breakfast and eat breakfast. And we're here, we're much. Okay,
Okay,
Okay.
here's taking your order.
I'll have a Stanford Cardinal and a red, white, and blue.
Okay, what do you want on the side, hash browns? Hash browns,
That's correct.
okay. You get oatmeal and cake. Okay.
Well,
Just ordered?
I guess I do.
well, that's the one you won't need it anymore.
Yeah.
And you guys can make
It's a pancake, omelet.
After, we do the blessing. And then we're hungry. Is she coming? She's gonna be.
You wanna get something, you're good.
I'm really angry. What? Usual.
The
Oh,
usual.
stop it. He does remember. I know he remembers. It's a Florentine scramble. I've done it for years. Mess him up, do
Do you
something
remember?
different.
Huh?
Well,
What do you say,
every once in a
usual?
while I do mess him
Everybody
up.
say usual, you know, you remember.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It is amazing.
Hot water?
Hot water, I'll take, coffee cake to go.
Okay.
And we have one more person coming from Northern. She's not here yet.
Is that guy?
No,
Oh, it's a
the
different.
Reverend.
What do you get?
Coffee cake to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reverend Allen is not feeling well, so he's not.
You want some more time later?
I always need more time. He even remembers that.
He's got all the time.
You know, my patience here is over the roof.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know, what, it's just, I've been doing this 30 years. Why are you gonna do that?
30 years.
Yeah. Who are those beautiful girls?
That's my mom,
That's your mom.
my grandma,
Wow.
my beautiful aunt. I grew up with her. She's the younger one. And she lives here, she's local.
Oh, yeah.
My mom is in the Philippines. She doesn't want to go here. Well, this coming November, my 2 aunts are trying to get my mom's side. Oh, good luck. She never even had a passport. My mom is a spoiled brat. I'm not saying I love her so much.
But she loves it there, that's why not.
But the problem is that, you know what I'm saying, that you wanna go here, you wanna go here. No, it's not gonna happen because you wanna go here, get a passport first and apply for a
Okay, but
tourist
she's
visa.
happy with she too.
That's what I'm saying.
Friend.
That's why I was telling to my 2 aunts, it's like, good luck, okay? If you wanna get my mom, fine.
Yeah,
Because you have to apply for a tourist visa there.
Yeah.
That take your time, okay? I'll be right back because I'm doing something else, so.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. No tears.
And we're not in a
It's trained that way.
We need to have our affirmation given by our practitioner of the day first. Then I come up to the stage. Yeah, Richard, you're up. Yeah, Richard, you're up. This is so casual. It says so. Susan knows what's going on.
Okay.
Susan Rose? Now our moderator is going to bring up our next program. Please help me welcome Susan Wilkinson, moderator extraordinaire for the day.
Thank you, Elliot. Our practitioner of the day, Richard Marr, will be giving our affirmation and a prayer.
Thank you, Susan. My fellow spiritual ones, you are spiritual and I am spiritual. We are all perfect. And because we are perfect, there's nothing to do. So I will sit down. But I know that you traveled many miles to come here and to listen to our wonderful message, knowing that it's affirming that you are perfect and we are perfect. And the weekly affirmation is, I embrace the depths of my soul, knowing I contain multitudes. What do you mean by multitude? The multitude of generosity, of wellness, a multitude of kindness, a multitude of love, a multitude of giving. There are many multitudes, and it really depends on what you want to emphasize today. Today, I want to emphasize one of the multitude, that is love. Love is the lubricant that erases hate. It erases war. And this multitude of love embraces peace and love among us. There are many multitudes that we have, and it really depends on what you want to emphasize today. And like I said today, I emphasize one of the multitudes that we have, and is love, sharing, and being together as a spiritual being. For God is all there is, infinite, eternal, and complete. I am perfect. You are perfect. So why do we have to do anything? We don't have to do anything. Ralph Waldo Emerson said that to practice in action, that is the greatest thing. If we are perfect, we are loved, we have nothing to do, just to be, to be, to be. It's so simple. I've practiced this all my life. Don't have to be complicated in life. It's simplicity that greases the generosity, love, kindness, compassion, and cooperation that we have in each and every one of us here. So therefore, I embrace these depths in my soul, and I affirm it right here and right now. For God is all there is, infinite, eternal, and complete. You are love. You are perfection. You are greatness. There is really nothing to do. And I always remember what Emerson says. To be and to practice in action, all things are possible. Isn't that simple? We forget this. We don't have to go through lectures and lessons. Yes, we do, but after that, all we have to do is to be, and to be. And that's all I have to say, because life is so simple.
Good.
We are love, we are compassion, we are greatness, we are Toastmaster speakers,
Absolutely.
we are spiritual ones, we are members of religious science, we go to Silmar, we go to lessons, we go through all this to emphasize is to be as you are, and there's nothing else to do. Why complicate life? Be as you are. And I remember what Reverend Helen Street used to say, Richard, who are you? Well, I always say, hey, I'm Richard. No, she wanted me to say, I am a moving power of God in action, and so are you. So there's nothing else to do. Just to be. Why complicate life? Keep it simple. Apply the KISS simple. Keep it simple, stupid. And that's what I will always do in my life. Keep it simple, stupid, and apply KISS, KISS, KISS. And now, I'd like to turn it over to, supposed to be Reverend here, but Susan, since you're here, Reverend Susan, you're on.
Thank you. Thank you, Richard. Richard, let's give it up for Richard. One more time. Knocked it out of the park. Who are you, Richard?
I am a moving power of God in action, and so are you.
Awesome. That's so awesome. So we have an extra speaker as we wait for Reverend Aikya. Elliot will help us right now.
Absolutely.
Is this an extra talk, or is this an insight speaking? What is this?
Whatever you all want,
Okay,
whatever the
All right.
universe demands. Thank you very much.
awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
What is wellness?
What is what? So today, to conform with the program, we have a subject to go deep. And then you also heard the affirmation that there are multiple depths that we're going to do. And as a trained spiritual student, but also as a Toastmaster member, I want to just go right into the subject itself and why it sort of resonates with me and how it will resonate with you. So talking about depths, I'm going to talk about 3 layers or multiple layers and everything about how we're going to approach this earth walk of ours. Yes, I'm talking about this earth walk. What does it mean? That even though you heard in the spiritual sense, anything is possible. But those of us who have a body know that the body does have its limitations. So there are 3 layers to what I do usually in approaching a talk that involves everybody else that seems to have a body. I think so. Okay? And the layers I'm talking about, of course, is that the body is part of the game, but the other layers, which is the mind and then also the spirit. Sometimes people get the spirit and the mind mixed up. But however, I like to make it very clear as a Tai Chi instructor who has to go to the YMCA shortly after this talk, is that the body itself does talk to you in its language. Its language is the 7 senses. Ouch, it hurts. Or, that feels good. And, ooh, that needs fixing, and so forth. But what we do know about here as part of our spiritual city, of course, is that the mind also is a huge player in all this. For example, do you all agree that there's a lot of stuff that are physical ailment that's caused by the mind? Of course it is. Big time. Where do you think stress comes from? Where do you think headaches come from? Where do you think ulcers come from? Those come from things that are generated by by the mind itself. So as part of today's talk, I'm going to talk about how, according to A Course in Miracle, we have another layer to use to cope with that which our body is engaged in. So anybody sort of bothered by the news these days? Yeah. Okay. So of course, a lot of that has to do with the mind level, because as far as the body, you're not there in the Gaza, you're not there in Ukraine, you're not there that's being bombed and hurt, but yet you do see the physical body happening as well. So how to deal with what Richard says, how do I stay well in situations like that? Well, the Course in Miracle asks us to remain above the battleground. Oh, are any of you Course in Miracles students? Some of you are, yeah. So remain above the battleground is what Marianne Williamson had reminded us to do. So what does that mean? Well, we also call it zooming out. I zoom out and I just actually watch, oh, look at her engaged in another debate with somebody who didn't vote the way she voted, okay? Oh, look at her getting really upset, and really wanting to make sure, convince the other person that the person that they voted for is causing all the problems in the world. So remaining above the battleground, this means, oh, it seems to be upsetting you. Oh, you're feeling a little tightness in your stomach. Oh, you're getting to have a little migraine on you. Can you do something about it? No. So what are you doing to your body? Suddenly I'm saying, ow, this body of mine is reacting to what is on the battleground that I have no control over. So therefore, what do we learn in this realm of being able to take care of our body? Say, if the problem is something that you cannot do anything about right now, at this moment, why are you revving that engine? Why are you getting the gas going? Why are you making sure? So therefore, if you are remaining above the battlefield, you'll say, you know what? Back up a little bit and see what's happening to your body. If you cannot do anything about it right now, you can't be gunning that engine. You cannot be upset about that. So suddenly you are now, with your mind, engaging in your body. So what is happening to this body? Well, what we do, the Buddha says, is emptying the cup in order to fill the cup. If your whole cup is filled with anxiety and worries and stuff like that, there's nothing can't fill it anymore. So what we did with our mind was we empty all the stuff that we can't take care of. At this moment, I'm not going to worry about Gaza right now. I'm not going to worry about Ukraine right now. I'm not even going to worry about the Reverend who is not here yet. Okay? What I'm going to do is just be so aware that this body of mine is my wellness center. You might think that hospital or those group, they're wonderful, but certainly this is my wellness center. So what does this wellness center ask from us, body-wise? Very simple. Could you give me some chi, to give me some oxygen, to give me some synovial fluids? Those your body can do. So right now, in the few moments that I have here, while you are choosing to remain above the battlefield and look what's happening down there that has no control over you, what is under control of you? Oh, okay, oxygen. That's a good thing to bring to my body. And sometimes, why am I depriving my body of oxygen when I'm feeling really anxious about what's happening in the battleground? I forgot to take a deep breath. Oh, well, that's a good thing. So what do people do in meditation? They remind you to fill the body up with breath. All right, I'm going to just do what Richard said, give them a little mini course in what you're doing in your Tai Chi class when you go over there. So were we all in agreement that we love oxygen? Does anybody love oxygen here? Yeah. Well, guess what? The word chi means oxygen. But the word chi also means breath. And the word chi also means life. Wait a minute. How could one word mean breath, oxygen, life? Well, let me ask you this, Beth. If you did not have breath, can you have oxygen? No. If you don't have oxygen, Diane, do you have life? No. No. Oh, you mean the word chi means breath, oxygen, life. So how about if we bring some life to our body with what we call the breath? Get very specific. Now, I heard the going word here is kindness too. So I would like to have you all learn to do what called Tai Chi breathing, which adds kindness in it. So what do you mean by kindness? Did you know that your thermostat is set at a 98.6 degree? I don't care if you're president or you're the pauper, 98.6. That's your thermostat. So when you bring anything into the body, that temperature, you cannot lower the thermostat. When you lower the thermostat, you do compromise your immunity system that keeps you healthy, that keeps you well, that has a defense up. So guess what? When you bring a breath into the body, we need to at least warm it up before it hits it. So guess what? The way to do it is to do it through the nose. So I'm going to be very specific. I would like you to park your tongue at the roof of your mouth right now. Don't shove it there, don't push it there, just rest it there. If you rest it there, it has closed your throat passage. That means no mouth breathers are allowed. So let's test ourselves. If you have your tongue at the roof of your mouth right now, I want you to pinch your nose and try to breathe in. If you can't, you're doing it correctly. If you can't, you're doing it correctly. So what does that have to do with kindness and what has to do with efficacy? It turns out that this body is designed in such a beautiful way to keep you healthy, to keep you alive. For example, if you breathe through the nose, you have nose hairs in your nose that filters out a lot of stuff that has no business going into you. That is true. And guess what? If you breathe through the nose, which is a really narrow passage, it has quite a bit of travel before it hits the lungs. Oh, Chinese medicine says never chill the lungs because that takes the longest time to get over. So therefore, try to breathe through your nose, giving it sufficient time to warm the air before it hits the lungs. Ooh, yeah, go ahead and breathe through your big mouth if you want to. A bigger orifice, the air rushes in, goes straight to the lungs, chills it. You know how long it takes to get over respiratory illnesses, don't you? So therefore, it's so simple. When you do breathe, breathe through the nose. There's so many writings about nasal breathing, the benefits of it. But you know, what I'm bringing to you is over 1,000 years old. Somebody found out 1,000 years ago that nasal breathing is good. So let's take 2 nasal breaths together. And how do we do that? We do it mindfully. What does mindful mean? Thinking about what you're doing. You will know to park your tongue at the roof of your mouth. And you also will mindfully promise one thing. I would like to have a full lungs worth of oxygen, please. Not your usual 60 to 70%. I want you to think about what you're doing. So when you do breathe, you will make sure the full lungs worth, okay? So 2 breaths together, your tongue is at the roof of the mouth. And I'm going to use my hands to illustrate to what you do so that I can see how fast or slow you're breathing. Through the nose now, tongue, the mouth, ready. Inhale deeply as long as there's room in those lungs. The hands keep going up. And once the lungs are filled, we exhale. We don't rush it, allowing the body to process CO2, detox, etc. Empty out the lungs entirely. Don't worry, you have no breath left. Because the next inhalation, you will have more room in those lungs. Fill them, stretch them, increase capacity. And then exhale. Fantastic. Fantastic. So the out breath should be as slow as the in breath. So if you need to slow it down, imagine a pinprick on a balloon. Okay? So imagine what I just told you to do with your body using your mind, because Breathing is not only an ability, it's a habit. Just examine what you usually do. John, do you usually give yourself a full lung's worth of oxygen? No. Well, when will you do that? When you think about it, when all of you are thinking about it. So in times of anxiety and you're above the battleground and you see something that's upsetting you, check in with your body. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating so unnecessarily. Oh, I actually stopped breathing. Oh, what am I going to do with my body at this moment? I'm going to remember the kind, effective breathing that I learned in this class. So that was part of the breathing levels. Now I'm going to talk about the spirit part. Now, by the way, when I go and talk about body, mind, and spirit, those are the 3 layers I'm talking about. When I go to teach everywhere, they will always say, don't talk about the spirit part. Separation of church and state. Yay!
I'm so sorry. My little app sent me to Palo Alto, Hobee.
Well, we're glad that you're here, and I have just warmed the crowd for you. How about that?
Oh, good.
Yeah, they know how to be kind to their bodies, mindful of their breathing, and then the spirit part, which I promise you, has just arrived. Not only do you think really wonderful thoughts, but I also want you to think of uplifting thoughts. Okay, something that brings a smile to your face, that uplifts your spirit. And so without further ado, thank you, Elliot.
Thank you, Elliot.
Elliot, that was amazing. Little prompt too.
Elliot. So Reverend Aikya,
Why, I did.
very timely, has just arrived. But we can let her have a minute to figure out where she wants to be. So that's a good place. So, so would you like to play the song right now, or the last song? Yeah, just to give a little break, and then you're up.
Did call you.
Yes.
I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. shine so bright, and I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. We shine, shine, 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 shine.
Just tell him. Oh, okay. Because it went. Oh, shoot. Okay. Hi. So Joe, The Spirit of God is Upon Me by Ricky Byers. We're gonna do that after Reverend Aikya. Reverend Aikya, did you take your breath? Are you okay now?
Yes, I am.
Would you like to come over here and talk?
I'm going to talk from there, okay? I will.
You're not,
Would you like that? Okay, that's all.
All right,
Very good.
all right. So you have to sit down again, right?
That's all good.
Are we ready? Did I want to order something? Probably, but not right at this moment.
It's okay, we can do it.
I am so glad to see all of you. My little travel directing app, in its infinite wisdom, brought me to the Hobees in Palo Alto, which is why I arrived a little bit late, and I apologize. Today is a wonderful day. I wanted to share with you a teaching that I received some years back that truly changed my life. and I'd like to share it with you. My teacher was one of those people who was actually a famous Swami. He's now passed away. And he was taught by his teacher. His teacher, they all studied with these very, very brilliant people high up in the Himalayas, just the way you've heard. And they were wonderful, but they never taught us folks, you know? They just taught whoever was able to climb up the mountain and spend some time with them. So his teacher said, oh, the people down in the cities need this. And he started to try to teach. And my teacher went up and studied and came back. And he had a gift, which was to be able to express some of these concepts simply so that people could actually understand them. And this is like the essence of the message of the Bhagavad Gita and the Upanishads. Bhagavad Gita you may have heard of. It's a very popular Hindu text. It's part of a big, long epic. And in it, Lord Krishna speaks to the prince who wants to run away and not fight the battle that's before him. So that book is pretty well known. The Upanishads less so, but this is the main message. And it's what Krishna was telling the prince. It answers the question, who am I? Now, we all have an answer to that, right? We may even have a driver's license and a passport and all sorts of things that answer that question for certain folks. They tell, who am I? But really, truly, who are you? We're going to do a little exploration. Do you mind if I borrow your phone? I'm not going to call anybody.
Okay. Certainly can.
So I bet everybody's pretty clear they are not this, right? Everybody clear about that?
Let's make sure.
Okay, everybody's sure. This is an object. It's an object I know. There's a lot of other ones around here I could have picked up. So I'm not an object of my knowledge. Okay, big deal. Now let's go into some other things. What about your body? You kind of identify with your body, right? Because it has a feeling sense. And your senses of seeing and hearing and smelling and everything operate from that particular spot. But wait a minute, don't you know your body? You know how tall it is. You know how much it weighs. You know when it was born. You know how old it is. When you go to the doctor, you got to tell the doctor what's wrong. Well, I've got a little something over here. You know your body. It's an object of your knowledge. Well, if you can't be this object, you can't really be your body either. Okay, well, maybe we should go a little more internally. I think the topic for today is go deep. What about your mind? Oh, that's it. I'm my mind. Right. Whatever is your mind anyway. It's a stream of thoughts. And one part of it seems to sense out emotions, sort of between the mind and the body. Now, when you go to the therapist, you have to tell the therapist what's going on in your mind, right? So it seems that your mind is also an object that you know. It's not you either. Oh, goodness. This is getting a little complicated. Well, if it's not my mind, could it be my ignorance? I don't want to be my ignorance anyway. And also, I know that too. I know I don't know Arabic. I know I don't know nearly as much Tai Chi as was being shared before I began. Nope, I even know my ignorance, and that won't work either. What's behind that? Could it be joy? If I get very, very still, I can feel joy. Maybe that's it. That's much better than ignorance anyway, right? It must be joy. Except for, I know that too. It is also an object of my knowledge. Well, what's behind that? What about consciousness? Or you could call it awareness. That's what looks out at all these things and knows them, whether it's the phone or my body or my mind. Consciousness. Can we go back any further than that? I don't think so. Consciousness. Now, there's some funny things about consciousness. Take a look within yourself. Does it have any edges, the consciousness? Anybody notice an edge? No? Nobody notices an edge. Doesn't have an edge. Well, if we want to look at objects, this is one that has an edge. This is another one that has an edge, and so we can count 1, 2. But this thing, this consciousness that has no edge, it has no form, you can only count 1. So when I let myself go back to that consciousness, it's the same as when Susan becomes aware of her consciousness, or any one of you goes back to your consciousness. There's only one looking out of all of us. Anybody have pets at home? It's also the consciousness looking out of the eyes of your pets. Just one. We talk about oneness all the time. That's what they're talking about. This aliveness, this consciousness, there's only one. Now, there's a few other things interesting about this consciousness. Now, this beautiful phone was made somewhere. It had a birthday, like my body had a birthday. Things with forms have birthdays. They were made somewhere, they were grown somewhere. But this consciousness that has no form didn't need to have a beginning. Doesn't have a beginning, doesn't have a form, so it also doesn't have to, it's not going to break. It's not going to die. It is, I want to say eternal, but that sounds like it started somewhere and then doesn't. But it didn't start anywhere. It simply is. Birthless, deathless. And if that is what we have come to, going as deep as we can in ourselves, as ourselves, and we know this is ourselves, that means we are birthless and deathless. Wow. Birthless and deathless. So now, one of the things you talk about a lot in church, perhaps, is God. So what's the difference between each of us and God? Well, we can all say, we know this, my body, how tall it is, all the rest of the details. God's body is the cosmos, the infinite cosmos. And we can go through the same kind of thing with thinking of God. That consciousness is the same for God. That oneness, that endlessness, that infinity, it is you and it is the self of God. We can say, yes, we are one with God, one with that consciousness that is also the consciousness of God. But we have a limited body, and God's body is the cosmos. So what do we do with that? Can't really do anything with it, you see. It simply is letting you know that the experiences that you have in life, pleasant and unpleasant, are not who you are. This consciousness that is without limit, without beginning or end, that is one with God, that is the same consciousness looking out of your pets, looking out of your eyes, that looked out of your mother's eyes. So timeless, okay? Looked out of George Washington's eyes, looked out of, if there was an Adam and Eve, looked out of their eyes. One unlimited consciousness that is who you are. So I don't know if that does anything for you, but anyway, it is something to take with you, to realize it is why we talk about oneness. That's why. It's why we say we have immortality. It's why we say we're one with God. We are looking out at the world, hearing things, smelling things, tasting things with the same consciousness with which God oversees the farthest cosmos. Wow. And if we have that unlimited, not being born, never dying consciousness, and so does every other person. Every other person has this treasure, whether they live in the Ukraine, whether they are Republicans or Democrats, everyone has the same blessing. Thus, it can be an invitation to treat everyone with respect, to work collaboratively and cooperatively with everyone, to declare and make peace on earth. And I think Susan is telling me that my time is over. No? Anyway.
Are you having prayer? So you can conclude?
I do have a prayer and another one for later. So right here and right now, take a deep breath, realizing that this breath, this is God breathing you. And give thanks for this day, for who you are, for all your beloved friends, for all your beloved family, for the gift that you have of life, the working of this infinite, birthless, deathless consciousness working through you, working through your memories, working through your mind, working through your body, working through all your associations, that you bring the blessing of this infinity to every task you do. I give thanks for this. I receive, accept the blessing for every single person in this room in gratitude. And I release my word. Please join me by saying, and so it is. Thank you. Oh, here I am. Thank you.
Richard, Richard, can we have a menu? Well, that was amazing. If the Spirit of God is not upon us, what's wrong with us?
Okay, what kind of jobs? Sourdough wheat bread. Okay, and orange juice. Okay.
We're so grateful to Reverend Aikya. What a wonderful, wonderful talk. Thank you, Reverend Aikya. Perhaps we have noticed that she did not have a printed out message for us. In some ways, we are blessed by her teacher. In some ways, we have been to the Himalayas right now. How wonderful. What a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm certainly moved. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are going to go to our work, understanding that we are also blessed in many ways. We will have our giving affirmation. Bring to yourself all the blessings that you have ever received in your life, monetary and others. Bring that to your heart and say with me the giving affirmation. I bless this gift with all of my love. As I give, I embody prosperity and abundance, knowing I am fully supported by the universe. This is a symbol of my love and gratitude. It does great work in the world and returns to me easily, effortlessly, and often. So we have many different ways to give back to our community, to bless our work together, to have many more events, many more wonderful experiences together. We can go to our website, easy to find, the donate button. It's at cspeninsula.org. It will come up on your device. You can go to PayPal, cslpeninsula@gmail.com, the same. You can Zelle, which is what I need to do, cslpeninsula@gmail.com, or we can mail to CSL Peninsula P.O. Box 3243, Berkeley, California, 94703. We'll have many abundant and prosperity understandings. If anything has helped you in any way, please give freely from your spirit. Thank you. Yeah, we'll have a little bit of music.
I am grateful. I am grateful.
so grateful for all of our blessings as we pass the prayer basket and the tithes and blessings basket. Richard Marr will give us a blessing of the tithes and offerings.
My fellow spiritual ones, here I am. I am that which I am. And this is the blessing of the tithe. The more I give, the more I receive. As within, so without. I know that I am prosperous. You are prosperous. We are all prosperous. Prosperity is in our soul, a part of us. And as I give, more I will receive. For I am a mighty moving power of God in action. You are a mighty moving power of God in action. And as I said, as I give, I receive. This is a continuous thing. And I see that my tithe is like the incoming stream in a pond. It circulates, but it has to circulate out. And as I said again, as I receive, I will receive. As you give, you will receive. Therefore, I bless this gift, knowing that there is more to come. For I am a mighty moving power of God. You are a mighty moving power of God. And prosperity is endless. For I am that which I am. Therefore, I bless this gift as I bless you, and as I give, I receive. And so it is.
Would you give us an announcement about the book?
So it's announcement time and.
Announcement time.
What?
Announcement time?
Yes. And we're gonna have a slide of two.
Okay.
I just wanted to announce that the fourth class of the series, book for the book study, is this coming Wednesday. And we may, we're gonna talk about it and vote on it, we may extend it for a couple of weeks because we ended up with too much material. And so we're gonna talk about that. And it's been really wonderful. There's, I think, 4 states of people, people that have been here and we've known them here. They've moved away. And so there's 4 people like that are at the class, plus a bunch more. So we have about 13 to 15 people. And
Yay.
so it's really, it was based on just love donation. And so we're going to continue that through this series. And there it is. It's 1 o'clock to 2:30, love offering. And it's the same link as it is for the rest of what we do. So we said keep it simple. And that's about all I have for right now. Announcements.
Oh, thank you. Very
I do
good.
have one.
Yes,
I
go ahead.
heard from Terry. Everybody knew that Terry's husband, her long-term significant other, has passed away in the last few months. And so Wendy went out and just made this beautiful, beautiful wrote on the card, and mailed it to her, and she got it. And she called me yesterday. She was just so touched by it. She just absolutely loved it. So this is an area in our center that there used to be people that were assigned to do this, and it happened more regular, some evenings out. And so now I remember why, because it really does touch people. And she hasn't been here since we've been at Hobee's, but she's ready to start to think about coming back. It's a whole different life now for her. So it was wonderful talking to her. And yeah, and I really thank this group for being a part of it and encouraging it. And yeah, just thank you. Thank you again. That's it.
Awesome.
For those of you who know that Richard's booming voice, Am I Willing to Go Up to the Lectern, is brought to you by mindfulness Toastmasters, who are going to meet and give any speeches you want at the Bethany Lutheran Church tomorrow night from 6:30 to 8. Bethany Lutheran Church.
Thank you, Elliot. And thank you for your,
Menlo Park.
we're all here, but we have to get to the right place.
Not Palo Alto, Menlo Park.
Thank you, Elliot, and thank you for your wonderful contributions. Today was a good example. We have a live in-person gathering on Sunday, August 10th. Our meditation, 9:45, our service, 10. Thank you. Please come. Now we have our benediction. Can you do the benediction?
Everybody, once again, take a deep breath and remember that God is breathing you. God is your very life. Move into your heart space. I like to call it your portable temple for God, because it is through our feelings that God shows us what is good for us and shows us what we should avoid. Right here and right now, from this, your portable temple for God, join me in giving thanks for this service, everything about it, and all the people who were able to come, all the people who are thinking of us fondly and will come next time. Bless them all. And I give thanks for every single bit of what happened. And I know that the grace of this service fills us and will carry us through the rest of the day, through the rest of our wonderful experiences, to a happy, fulfilling day and week. And keep us on the up and up, filled with grace, filled with inspiration, till we meet again. Please join me by anchoring the prayer by saying, and so it is. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you. So wonderful.